What's up, TTT? Welcome back to Theresthattarot. We're about to do the weekly reading. We start with Aries. Like we do. Somebody's like feeling cured from something. You don't feel the same. You don't feel the same. Or maybe, yeah. Ace of Cups in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. There's somebody around you at the beginning of the week. I don't feel like the relationship lasted. Many of you are April Aries. Happy birthday, by the way. It didn't go anywhere. I feel like somebody may be clinging on to you, though, because they do not want things to end with you. But I just feel like you're like, la la la, you know? You're feeling free. You're probably like, I don't know, your focus is somewhere else. It really is. I feel like I don't know. It's like you see everything now. You don't feel confused anymore. That's what we're going for. You're not feeling confused anymore. You've taken your attention away from someone who just, King of Pentacles in the reverse. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be somebody who's selfish or greedy or just not relationship material, or perhaps in a relationship. Okay? Yeah, you may have found out that this person was in a relationship. Maybe the communication kind of glitched between the two of you. Things slowed down. You said, okay. Midweek, you know that someone here is keeping their options open and you are not going to be one of them. And your silence, you're like so mysterious right now. You're so mysterious right now, and I feel like it's got someone in their head. And maybe they're wondering, someone might be worried about money too. Or this relationship ending between the two of you, or the silence or avoidance that's happening between the two of you midweek. They may decide to detach midweek. This could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Capricorn energy is here as well. They will start holding back. They won't wait. Somebody's keeping their options open. By the end of the week, Aries, you know, if you're not interested, don't be afraid to politely or not decline. You have pathway in the reverse and courtship. I think this might be the end of the road for you and somebody this week. Okay. So, Aries, endings are inevitable. You know, it is what it is. Keep looking out. Keep finding new things to appreciate in your life. I was taking the train home today, and normally I'm in my phone, I'm answering emails and you know. But I just looked out the window and the sun was out, and it was just like, yeah, life is good. Okay, working on the weekend like usual. Okay, so Aries reading was the shortest reading of this, and I feel like maybe there's someone who didn't resonate with that story, so I'm doing another one. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign at the beginning of the week, but I feel like you're gonna realize that, one, you feel better off. I don't know. Here it is. It could be a Leo. You could realize that, I don't know, I feel like you are already over this to some extent. A lot of Leo energy here. Lots. But the thing about it is, you don't want to be there anymore. And I feel like this may have been something that had a lot of, because didn't we talk about a puppet master over the weekend? And maybe, I don't know if you took space away from the situation. You felt like somebody was lying, deceptive. Something just still didn't feel right about coming together. The coming together of the two of you. But I feel like if somehow you learn how to wield your energy. Or like wield the energy that you want to see from people. I feel like you realize that you can do that because you can. As it pertains to you. I'm not saying that you can make a person jump off a cliff or you can make a person love you. But like I be saying, what is it saying? If you want to know how a person feels about you, then think about what it is that you're showing them. So maybe at some point this person felt like they could try you because that may be subconsciously what you was giving off. And that's probably why that weekend reading showed up like that. But it's like somewhere in the space over the course of the weekend, your mind changed, right? Midweek, options. You're like a star midweek, okay? You're very mysterious. You're not trying to control anything. You're very logical in the middle of the week. You realize what it is that you need to avoid. So for some of you, it could be Aquarius, Scorpio, energy, Pisces, Virgo. You're not trying to force anything. You know, you're focused on the new. You're not allowing your feelings to suck you back into a situation that you know ain't for you. You know what I mean? Your intuition is telling you that there's someone who ain't built. Oh, how can I say that? I didn't mean to say that. Built. And even if they are built for it, they're not. You know what I mean? It's like I can show you where the water at, but I can't make you drink it. Type. I had a Libra say something to me over the weekend. Let me tell you. He said, if you can't see what it is that I'm bringing, I'm not finna bring all my greatness to you and say, here's the best of me. If I've already introduced you to the best of me, I've given you like glimpses of what could be. Because you should, what? It's kind of like watching a commercial for a Maserati. They're not going to bring the Maserati to your house for you to test drive it. You know you want a damn Maserati or you don't. Maybe you want a Porsche. But neither one of them are going to be driving to your house saying, hey, pick me. And I feel like your energy is definitely not pick me midweek. I don't feel like it ever was. I just feel like somebody was fucking with you. Okay? But it's something about you. It's like, men and women, it's like, they're everywhere. You know what I mean? Not to say the one for you is everywhere, but open your options or something, Aries. I don't know. But be careful. Some of you may need to be careful. There could be a Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer. Somebody's involved with a lot of people sexually. Possibly that they work with. Follow your intuition, okay? If somebody comes back and tries to work something out with you, could be a Gemini, all right? I would Four of Swords that ass. Because there's other people here. And this person does not want you to see that. Okay? I see you focused on your money by the end of the week, though. But there's somebody around that may try to come back around. 8 of Cups in reverse. You need to protect your heart from this person. I just wanted to give Aries another story. I'm still going to pull... Wait. Same way. Because everybody else's reading was like 10 minutes. And I know Aries going to be like, what? If this person doesn't message you this week, it's a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise if it doesn't happen. If it does happen, you know how to, act accordingly, Aries. Just be careful. Somebody, I don't know, maybe they don't like use a condom. He ain't give me any indication. Could be a Taurus, Scorpio. It could be a gift to you that this doesn't work out. Because whereas you were overthinking shit, then you realized who you was, and now you're not overthinking it no more. All right. So, Taurus. Taurus. Beginning of the week. Some of y'all are, I don't know what you're going through, Taurus. May feel a little heavy on you at the beginning of the week. But I'm feeling like whatever this is isn't necessarily your battle. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're showing up, but your heart is broken about something. It's like you're showing up, you know, looking good, and like you're presenting well. But maybe you've gone cold a little bit towards something because, I don't know. I feel like when you are in your emotions, you come off like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe your intuition is telling you that either something is blocked, communication, or maybe you just like stop waiting for some sort of communication. Somebody may be very focused on their money. Or maybe somebody's not talking about the issues that they're having with money. They could also be someone who, yeah, it's like, if somebody stopped communicating with you, it's because they've given up. Or you've given up on them. What did you give up on? It's like a soulmate connection. Somebody's like very guarded against this. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries or another Taurus. Somebody don't want to feel bad no more. It's something about, it's like nothing yet. Nothing's happened yet. Maybe that's the thing. It's like nothing's happening, so. Somebody here may have, yeah, it's Aries here, Scorpio. I feel like there's hope for someone to speak again, maybe to come back. A lot of return energy. But there's someone here, it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. It's like nothing yet. Somebody may have decided, yeah. What's the Judgment? They may have decided that something here isn't working. And so I'm seeing maybe a masculine Taurus that may have found out that someone, or it may be realizing, because now we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and it's like I realize this person is pulled out. You know, it's kind of like pulled the plug is what I'm seeing. And so the offer that I had for this person, oh. But see, the thing about that, there's another connection here. Why do I keep seeing this marriage? There's somebody else here. It's like the person I love is Queen of Cups, whoever been in your reading for months. Okay. The person I love has distanced himself from me. She's no longer showing up. She's not interested. Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's like, what did I say earlier? Something like, I can't remember what I said earlier. It's like somebody just gave up. Got tired of waiting for something. Perhaps for someone to get a divorce. Is it you? Is it you, Taurus? I feel like this is the person that you love, though. The message there for the beginning of the week is, I will take on your case. I will defend you. I will take on your case. Sometimes you gotta leave it to God, Taurus. This always comes up in your readings. So what you gonna do about it midweek, Taurus? You gonna overthink it? Why is this person detached from me? Why did things end? Is it over? Taurus, Taurus, life is it's like something happened in a split second. It was like 1 minute it was there, 1 minute it was over, and I see. It's like I want to fight for this, or I want to, you know, I'm seeing I want to fight for this. I want to defend this, but I feel like there's something I'm not being told, and therefore and also there's someone here who either works too much or is in another commitment. And so the reciprocation isn't there either. So it's like something needs to be over. Somebody's been kind of isolated, distant. And okay, whatever it is that they're not saying is why things aren't working. Or maybe this person didn't. Okay, somebody left without notice. It was like no warning for this. Midweek. End of the week, Taurus. You know, I think you're going to have to put your foot down about something. If you feel like you were wronged in any way, you may have to put your foot down about something. End of the week. Because it's like there's a desire here. Somebody can't move forward because they're in a relationship. Either that or they don't feel... Oh, okay. So somebody may realize that... I feel like the masculine, it's like he shows up and he's like, yeah, I'm ready for this. But then I got this situation going on the side. And the person that I love is becoming more and more distant. Midweek, it seems like he wants to fight for it, but he knows what's going on with him. You know what I mean? It's like... I don't know if he loses. It's like, see, I feel like by the end of the week, there's something that someone stops trying to do. Perhaps until there's no more third party. All right, your reading's getting too long. Somebody knows that, so it's almost like it starts off almost projecting the energy onto the other person, but then it ends with, well, you need to handle your part so that this thing can come together, something like that. There's something about getting it done. You know, 1999 could be significant for some of you. Taurus. Somebody's not worried about this anymore because mature man in the reverse. So it's like, what am I waiting around for? So somebody take that how it resonates, okay? Don't be afraid to... Yeah, sometimes you have to be... one of my good friends says, sometimes you have to be profane in order to be profound. It doesn't mean you have to go around cussing or anything like that, but sometimes you just got to put your foot down. Don't be afraid to let your voice be heard, Taurus. Something like that. Gemini. Taurus, why y'all have me in that reading so long? Gemini. There's something that you may want to ask more questions about. Something that, let's see, maybe you should have asked why, or maybe you should be asking why at the beginning of the week. Why don't I feel excited about this? Why? Why do I feel angry or resentful? Why do I not tell this person certain things? Or what is this? There could be something that you're overthinking. You could be angry at someone, feeling heartbroken by someone. I could be talking to a feminine energy. Maybe there's someone who's not talking to you because they're it's like somebody's focus is somebody's, okay, so if you're dealing with looks like a Leo, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or whoever you're dealing with, they're like attention, honey. Okay? You're dealing with the Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not going anywhere. You're not seeing the growth from this. This person, maybe they have a lot of things that they desire, or a lot of people may desire this person. They're popular, they're probably attractive, it's probably a Leo. This person probably has a lava lamp in their house. I don't feel like they're single. Or perhaps they're financially codependent. Or there's some, it's like something they garden. Somebody may be also fighting for a divorce. Yeah. Somebody want to be free. It's something like that. I don't want to be tied to this anymore. But I feel like what's on your mind is why. Why the ending? Why now? Why something? What is it? I'm trying to get my music going again. I don't know why I do that. Maybe that's how it happened. You know what I mean? It was just like, and it was gone. So somebody's wondering, well, what the hell? Well, now I got something to say about it. You may be gathering information on this person in order to heal this relationship. Or perhaps heal from this relationship and get yourself back on a better path. But I'm seeing... Do you want to bring this back together, or... I don't know. And maybe you've been trying to decide on something. It's like, if you have a question in your mind, Gemini, you need to ask why. Because this is looking like something that could be enough reason to ask why. You know what I mean? Especially if you're thinking about tying your life in with somebody who's looking like they are not thinking the same thing. It's like something is bothering you about this situation, and you need to ask about it. It's your life, okay? And I don't want to start cussing this early in the reading. Ask yourself if this person, you know, I think what's going to get you out of that state where you're feeling like midweek, I feel like you're going to get to this point. What's going to get you out of that state, or get you into the place where you're feeling more in control of the situation, is when you look at, is this person actually suitable for me? Or are we just compatible in some ways? Do we just get along? And I feel like that's what's going to help you slow this thing down, you know, and protect yourself. Because I feel like there's something here that you're not seeing, and that's why you're not able to move forward with it. But once you do see it, you are not going to be interested in this anymore. It could be a Virgo. You're going to see just how this was unrequited. By the end of the week, I think you won't be looking back at this anymore. This will be something that you avoid, that you don't put anymore. You're not going to be overthinking this by the end of the week. I feel like you will have found your center, because you will have realized, like, what did this person do to me to have me, like, chasing after them and everything like that? Something like that. You're going to heal from it. You're going to be on that more stable path by the end of the week. And it happens sometimes, Gemini. But it's just like law of attraction. You know what I mean? If I pull it away from you, you know, you're going to want it. It's like a moth to a flame. So you can start to catch yourself when you do stuff like that. And it's everybody. I mean, no zodiac sign is excluded from, you know, maybe chasing after something a little bit. But ask more questions. Ask yourself, am I compatible with this person? You know, do we just get along or some shit? Or is this person actually suitable for my future? You know what I mean? And that's when you're going to see, okay, I'm free now. I've grown from this situation. Mature woman, imprisonment in the reverse. Okay. Gemini. How is that happily ever after going? It's time for you to write your own story. And you're going to free yourself from whatever that is this week. All right? Who's next? Cancer. Some of you may be dealing with either you speak Spanish or somebody around you is like Latino or Hispanic or something like that. What does this mean, though? I kind of want to know what this means. Let's see. Wait. I'm sorry, y'all. It's another language, so it's gonna take me a minute. And, okay. Oh, it's Italian. Decreasing. Let me see how it sounds. Diminuendo. Diminuendo, which means decreasing. Some of you for some of you, your anxiety is decreasing, but I heard decreasing chances too. You're gonna find out somebody's not single beginning of the week. Somebody's chances with you are decreasing. That's a good way to start your reading. Who is this that's not single? It could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I heard many admirers. That could be you, Cancer. Who's not single? Who is this? Yeah. It could be a Leo. Three of Pentacles came out at immediately. But somebody's tempted by you. They're not single, or you're not single, but there's temptation here. And I feel like every time you walk through that door, I better not. Wait. There's a Leo here. Let's see. You ever wanted something? It's like somebody's desire for you is like, it's heavy on them. It's heavy on them. They don't want things to, it's like they're holding on. They're holding on. They still desire to be in a relationship with you, possibly even marry you. It could be an Aquarius. Or maybe they try to distract themselves. Somebody may have found out about you. Their person, yep, they may have found out about you. And they're worried about it. Oh, somebody could be worried about somebody telling you something. Or something like that. It's something shady here. And somebody's trying to look at the glass as half full, but how do you feel? You are watering your plants, honey. You're watering your plants. You're looking in the mirror. You're enjoying what you see. You're feeling free. And you're not interested in starting anything with this person. I feel like you're moving on. Okay. I do feel like you're moving on. And it's like, whatever they got going on, Cancer. Did you see my eyes? One more time. whatever. Lo que sea. Did I say that right for my Spanish speaking people? Let's see. Midweek. It's like you're very clear. Your vision is clear, Cancer. Your mind is clear. Honey, we're not leaving the dock. This ship ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna stay anchored right here till Daddy come home. You know this ain't going nowhere, Cancer, right? Somebody's a big ass flirt, and I feel like you're so confident right now. Let's just try to stay on this vibration. You know what I mean? I feel like what got you here was looking at yourself in the mirror. And it could be just admiring your own beauty, or it could be telling yourself the truth, aiming the truth back at you. You know what I mean? And that was the lesson. That was the lesson. You would have been unhappy in that relationship. You know that, right? The High Priestess says, you know that. So you're blocking reconciliation with this person, and it's like with that warm breeze that comes through when it's summer and you're sitting at the park on a bench and you see the kids playing. They ain't even got to be your kids, but you just enjoy it. It's nice. By the end of the week, there's someone here who's confused as to why it didn't work or something like that. It's like they want your attention. They're confused as to why it didn't work, or perhaps why you're not. Oh my God, they want to talk to you. But the thing about it, pay attention to a person's language, because I feel like you're in a really balanced place right now, right? You're looking to start something new, or they want to balance things out with you. But you just like, I'm fine. They're very much angry. It looks like they're mad at you. And they're going to stop waiting. They're going to go quiet by the end of the week. And maybe decide that they don't trust you. Okay. They might try to start a fight with you, Cancer. Just so be careful about that. But you know, you're going to go Queen of Swords on somebody. The thing is, by the end of the week, which means you're not going to give a shit what comes out of your mouth at that point. Because you know it's like, what? I'm not dealing with this. So you're not stuck on it anymore. But consistent language. How does this person speak consistently? Because I feel like that's what it's like comes down to at the end of the week. It's like you've consistently been like this, or you consistently said things like this, and now that it's clicking back in my head, this is the revelation of your soul. This is who you are. And I get it, and I don't like it, and I don't have to, and my presence is not required, and choose. Like we say in Germany, choose. This person, it's like they want you to be their main or something. Or maybe you were their main. They were like trying to figure out, I don't know. But they don't trust you, and you don't trust them. This person may message you this week. That's all I'm saying, Cancer. Confidence. You got the keys, Cancer. Don't be scared. You know your words gonna come out like hot fire. And I feel like, because once you get a Cancer to that point, honey, you do not want to get a Cancer to that place. This person may have made you feel like, you know what I mean? There's something about their energy that may have been intimidating for you. A little bit, you know? But you know that what you got to say is going to burn the whole shit down. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not ready. And you backing me into a corner. And I'm finna show you why you shouldn't do that. Does that make sense, Cancer? Leo. I'm hearing that song. In the spirit, in the dark. What is this? Oh, I did it backwards. Move in the spirit, something like that. Yeah, my gospel people know what song I'm talking about. In the dark, something like that. Anyway, Leo. There's a Cancer. For whoever's dealing with a Cancer, this message is for you. You may see this person as temptation, Leo. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. Let's see why this is here. So, okay. There may be somebody that you want to reconcile with, or there may be a Cancer that wants to reconcile with you. But someone is kind of losing that drive to do this or something like that. It's like I'm not seeing everything, or it's like it's not. It's like something's telling me not to be too excited about this. Something feels dark. Here's the Queen of Cups. Something about a train ride. Some of you may want to take the train. There's someone here. It's like this I'm just going to say it's a Cancer because here she is. It's like she knows that something is not going to work. This Cancer, feminine energy I'm picking up, has lost hope in this working. This may be somebody who's in a creative field who works a lot. It could be a painter. It could be somebody who, I don't know, they like colors. Lots of colors, you know. All my favorite colors. Do y'all know that song? I'm so in love with that song. I think it's Black Pumas. Somebody may have been divided. Okay, so if there was a masculine energy who was still caught up in another connection, the Cancer's gone. It's like something happened with the communication between the two of you, and maybe this Cancer, it's like, this ain't going nowhere. You know, the Cancer's like, this ain't going nowhere, honey. This is a whole bunch of desire and no blueprint. Or something like that. It's like, where is it going? Right? Maybe it's not right. So somebody's protecting their heart. A lot of water energy. Y'all are dealing with a water sign. So, somebody's guarded at the beginning of the week. And I feel like they use their work. I mean, they could just be busy. And if they're in a creative field and they like make a living, they're busy. And but they also may use work as a way to escape things. Somebody could travel for work. Midweek, I feel like, you know, it's all gonna feel too heavy for you, and you're not gonna be excited about it anymore, or you're gonna stop trying. And I feel like you're just gonna kind of embrace your independence, you know, start maybe watering some other plants, you know what I mean? Maybe investing more into yourself or your money. I think you're gonna go quiet midweek. Something doesn't feel stable, or perhaps it just feels unrequited. But I do see you overthinking it a little bit. April could be significant. The month of April For some of you, wherever you live, there could be snow in April. I'm so sorry. And I feel like here you are. Maybe trying not to look back, and maybe you're focused on your work, but no. Wait. There's a masculine energy who may be upset that things didn't grow. Maybe. But I'm seeing somebody here who did go quiet. Okay. And it's like I see that I don't need to put my heart here. It's like whoever this Cancer is, I'm telling you, they showing up like you. It's like conflict, though, between the two of you. Somebody's lost hope. I'm seeing you, a fire sign. It's like I choose... who's this? Some of you may be dealing with fire sign as well. So I'm seeing a masculine here who has feelings, but is giving up on like actually being in a relationship. So I do see him. Oh, okay, he falls. Okay, he don't fight hard enough. Whoever this is, he wasn't fighting for it anyway. And so this queen is like, yeah, right. I'm not gonna deal with this. Somebody easily falls for temptation, like easy. Titties, cheap. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's like something about it feels so impulsive. Okay, and it's like I feel like whoever this is loves somebody, but they are not. No. I don't know, Leo. Y'all tell me how this resonates. If one thing doesn't work out, okay. Somebody may have been wondering what wasn't said. I do see you saying at the end of the week that, okay, maybe this just ain't it. Maybe I don't need to put my heart here. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it some room. Maybe I need to try to not be interested in this anymore. I see someone isolating themselves from this because they see it's not going to grow. Somebody here gave up because somebody was like bipping and bopping, as Tyler would say. And that caused a lot of disappointment here. And so, but then I'm seeing you, Leo. I'm seeing a Leo here who's like, I don't want this to end. I'm coming back with major energy, like commitment energy, justice, judgment. But also, ooh, what is this? You may end up going and moving on, letting go. Because I'm seeing someone here who just can't trust whatever's going on here. Whoever this Cancer is unhappy because it's like they found something out and they blocked this. And I feel like it's about a masculine Leo. I'm sorry. It's like I can't keep justifying your actions. There's no more in my vocabulary to justify the fuck shit. And I'm not gonna stop casting until the role is filled. Next. Something like that. I don't know what's going on in y'all's reading, but I'm about to move on. Somebody had a lot of secrets, you know? And whoever this person is probably has it could be a Virgo. 913. This could be like somebody who has a lot of money, nice car, perhaps they travel for work or they're traveling soon. There's some kind of change that's happening. It could be in someone's finances as well. Ugh, I don't know what that reading was. Do it for you. Leo, just do it for you. Whatever happens, do it for you. Okay? I don't even know. what that means. It's almost sundress season. You know, just be free. Whoever that is may not be ready for a relationship. You may not be ready for a relationship. No. Whatever you do, do it for you. Who's next? Virgo. Beginning of the week, Virgo, you or somebody else has very high standards. Somebody's not going for the okie doke. And I'm already digging that energy. Somebody's very, I feel like, you know, some people play hard to get, some people are. And I feel like that's whoever's standing out at the beginning of the week. And they may say, whoever this is, it could be a Scorpio. Water sign is here strong. Somebody hit the gavel. I don't want to be together no more. That somebody's walking away from this. Could be you or the other person, but it's like a clean. Somebody's standards have changed. Could be a Cancer or an Aries, literally, or a Scorpio, but it's really giving one of those other. Aries is strong here. Somebody's moving on. I feel like they're walking away, or they don't trust something that really went wrong between the two of you. It's like, I'm not happy, so I'm stopping. Something isn't fair, and somebody may have felt like, I don't know. There's somebody here who's angry about something. Gemini energy's here. But there's somebody who's pulled out. Could be a Cancer, Pisces. There's like, it's like, I didn't want the love to be over. Because was the Ten of Cups is the energy. And I didn't want that part to be over. You know what I mean? But Lord have mercy, the resentment that's here. The heartbreak, the unrequited love, the lies, the infrequent communication wasn't frequent or possibly truthful. Coming back makes me feel the heebie-jeebies is the energy. It's like dry. It may be a really dry summer for some of you. Something's dry. August is here. Some of you may be dealing with, some of you may be August Virgos. Midweek, something about August is significant. There may be a Leo or Virgo in your life. But that could be you, like I said. Some of y'all are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius who may be blocking communication. Did something happen in August between you and a possible air sign or an ex? And they mad at you about an Aries? So things could have stopped between, it's like things could have gone silent between you and someone in August. This could have been a breakup that happened. There was a younger person that a Virgo may have. It's like, I feel like you manifested new love into your life. This could have happened in August. Could have been a younger fire sign that you manifested. So you became, I don't know, something ended. And maybe you tried to walk towards something, but now it's like, okay, let's just call it like it is. If there's a masculine energy, it doesn't have to be a man or a woman, whatever. Let's just say a man was in a relationship with a woman, and then he met this PYT, okay? And he left that woman. Let's say it happened in August. But things didn't work out with the PYT. Why? Somebody's very independent, or perhaps, why didn't things work out? Somebody didn't want, okay, somebody falls victim to temptation a lot. Leo, that was in Leo's reading. And so that, it's like, whoever this person is, they found out or something. It's like, I'm definitely not the only one type energy. Somebody always had, well, you know, somebody plants a lot of seeds. So let's say this is somebody who swipes. You know, I don't really know how those things work because I like meeting people in real life. No judgment. But honey, 3 strikes you out with the online dating, and I just recently had my 3rd strike, and I just can't. That's personal. That's just for me. But somebody, whichever direction says I like you, they was swiping that a lot, right? So they planted a lot of seeds, and so what happens when you put a little water on seeds? They start to sprout. So they had a lot of sprouts. I hope that makes sense. By the end of the week, Virgo, let's see. You might be giving somebody a little room. Because maybe you're confused as to why things haven't started. Maybe you feel unfair that you've been left alone or something like that. There's something about reconciliation happening here, but with the lack of energy that you're getting back from this person, is kind of killing your motivation. And it is this younger fire sign. It's like something might be really over. Somebody is very focused on their work endeavors, and they like, you know, they kind of, their energy is guarded. There's a lot of regrets between you and this person. I feel like somebody, it's like you watch this person grow up, or they watch you grow up in some way. But they're definitely, whoever this is taking space, because this masculine is like, I am not going to be a part of this game with you anymore. Somebody's like very low key. But by the end of the week, it's like, let me just go ahead and detach, because I can't stay stuck in my head about this. Even though I love this person, I have to hold back, because somebody's not, is somebody not single anyway? But it's like a lot of anxiety of walking away, or somebody knew that something that they did. It's like if you had just, for somebody, how's that here? You know, sometimes you got to give people room to betray you. If you hold on too tight to it, you don't know what's going to happen. And it's not a setup. It's just, you know, live and let live, right? Because if I try to, you know, start manipulating your schedule and trying to control what you do and who you hang out with and all that kind of stuff, then it's going to become a problem. But it's almost like somebody here is already in something, but they have a hard time walking away from this. And if you had just stepped up to the plate and fought for the new, then you would have the new. But because there was something else that was still low-key, okay, so that's what it is. Maybe when you two first started dealing with each other, somebody, you know, they were young, there was a little green or something, or you was young and green, and then throughout the evolution of the relationship, because something happened in August, throughout the evolution of the relationship, somebody peaked game, or maybe somebody didn't realize that this person was as smart as they were or as confident as they were. Or somebody allowed them. It's like somebody's standards grew, their confidence grew. And I said, let me give you a little room. Let's see what you do. You know, with a little freedom. As we all should have, as we all should be giving our partners, you know what I mean, or anybody that we're dating, free will and all of that. So it's like, I'm going to give you some room, see what you do. Somebody didn't do the right thing with it, so somebody said, no. I'm off of your reading, Virgo. I'm off of it. Somebody's a little frisky. There could be unexpected income this week. You could be giving back to someone. Somebody's grown up, though. So it's almost like, whereas there was one person who may have come in giving to the situation or may have been. So if one person was up here in the beginning and one person was down here in the beginning, maybe the roles have switched. Y'all take that how it resonates, Virgo. I do not know. But it is time for you to be honest with yourself. Sprouts came up earlier. Look at her face. Somebody done planted so many seeds and sprouted so many things that I can't. You might end up calling somebody the wrong name. Like, oh, you see how she's covering her mouth? It's like Faye. Shantae. I don't know. Y'all take how it resonates. This could be the person you're dealing with. The number 8 could be significant. I'm getting 8 of Cups. I'm seeing somebody may walk away. Be honest. Something about being honest with yourself, Virgo. Take how it resonates. Libra. I don't know if this person is a temptation for you, Libra, or if they've just been like, I don't know, they could be younger than you. It's something you leaving up to God at the beginning of the week, though. It could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. There may be somebody that you know that you need to move on from. Or this person may, stay focused on your family. Something like that. You need to remain centered when it comes to your money, when it comes to your family. There could be somebody who's younger than you. And you may have feelings for this person, but it's like, don't waste your time with something here. Something may not, it's something about the practicality of it. Oh no, it's not the practicality. It may be, it's like you've been, It's not the practicality, it's the emotionality, the actual connection between the two of you. You may have started talking to this person again, but you worry if either you'll be able to give enough to this situation or they will, or willing to give enough, or, you know, whether there'll be balance between the two of you, or whether or not you should just let this go. It's almost like you can't decide. You got a lot going on, right? I feel like it's you. I could be talking to a masculine energy. Some of you may have been in a connection or a marriage at some point, or a very committed situation that didn't go well, possibly due to, I don't know, lies, whatever. There was some kind of imbalance there, right? Pattern, repetitive, something. It's like, or maybe you just got out of a relationship, or you could have been dealing with somebody who rides on the validation of others. You could get a lot of attention. You could be somebody who likes your space. You could be somebody who's not always available to talk and all that kind of stuff, right? But also you can have an ex who gave you a run for your money, so it kind of got you in a place where you're like, this person could be an Aries too, by the way. You move slowly when it comes, it's like you like to plan out your steps because of what happened back there, right? But there's someone here who maybe, I feel like you're very attracted to this person, but I don't feel like their emotions are present. And so yours aren't either. Something like that. Oof. So, it could be somebody that's connected to your person, right? I think maybe both of y'all just moved on from something. You could be confused about communication from someone, or there's a hesitation. I don't know. Let me start over. There's somebody here who is withdrawn. They're very confident. They're very, you know what I mean? There's a masculine energy who has a past with, maybe there was a bad relationship back there. Somebody could really like ballads from the 60s as well. Random. But something about the last train or the last chance or her last call for alcohol. But the last train. Maybe you'll make it just in the nick of time. You'll catch the last train before, you know when it's too late and you're like, oh shit, this is the last connection for me to get home. Something like that. But I'm seeing a masculine energy who has a bad relationship history, or one person in particular. It could have been an ex-wife, whatever. I'm seeing a feminine energy who's not the ex, who's like, they're not wearing their heart on their sleeve right now. The masculine energy may be confused as to why things aren't moving forward. But then we got, it's like somebody else over here. I feel like there's a masculine who's afraid to put his heart into situations because of a past person. And I don't want to say intimidated, but I want to say he's not sure how to move with this new person. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Say you dealt with an Aries in the past and now there's a new one in your life. And you're like, oh no. Let's say the old Aries broke your heart. You know what I mean? Every zodiac sign is different. You know what I mean? Every person within a specific zodiac sign is different. So there is that. But, move as slow as you feel like you need to. And remember that God is your strength. Sometimes we can't lean on our own understanding, because I feel like somebody is like really standoffish when it comes to, ooh, I don't want you to hurt me. Something like that. Midweek, some of you could be dealing with somebody named April, or somebody born in April. It's Aries energy here. Aries, Taurus, given Aries. It's like maybe you decide to give up on something because you know that, oh, I feel like something's triggering you. And you don't trust it and you just want to, or maybe it's like you're starting to see the same characteristics that maybe you saw in someone else from your past. You could decide to invest in other options, money. You could decide to go quiet. But then there's this connection. And it's like, I feel it, but I feel like I should avoid it. Because I need to remain balanced. I need to keep myself. It's like maybe you have a lot of responsibility, or you just like to, you're a Libra, you just want to feel okay, right? But there's a desire, but there's also a risk. You know what I mean? So by the end of the week, I see you deciding to remain tunnel vision. I see you kind of going cold, but I feel like you get over whatever that is through your work, your creative projects. Because I'm still seeing someone here who I don't know. What's the energy between them? I see kind of like we're just not going to worry about it. We're going to move on. On the masculine energy side, maybe he feels like the love is unrequited. He decides to remain single or something. And on the feminine energy side, she's not overthinking this either. She's I feel like she's riding off of the success that she's feeling, or the confidence that she's feeling, or something like that. You take how it resonates. I don't know who's who. I feel like this is one of your comrades, though, you know? This could be somebody who's a friend, and you think about them romantically a little bit, something like that. They could be born in April. I don't know, Libra. Y'all tell me in the comments. But I don't see you expecting this to go anywhere as far as, like, a relationship or marriage or anything like that, because somebody's a bit jaded when it comes to relationships. So Libra, spread your wings. You never needed those wings to fly, because there was something in your reading that, like, you gotta free yourself from whatever that is in the past that hurt you. Not to say that whoever this person is the one for you. You know what I mean? But don't block yourself off to what could be. Scorpio. Wait. I think it's this. I don't feel like you feel satisfied with the amount of effort that someone's putting in with you, Scorpio. You may feel like this person half-asses you, you know. Ooh. It's like somebody came back only to realize that maybe I wasted my time coming back. But there's unfinished business here, perhaps, that needs to be, I don't know. It's like I wanted to heal things. I wanted this to go somewhere. I wanted to talk to you again, but you could have been dealing with Cancer or Aries. But there's somebody here who's not standing up for this anymore. It's like you realize you're not doing anything at the beginning of the week. And it's like, maybe I shouldn't. I don't trust putting my heart into this. Maybe I shouldn't worry about offering this person something anymore. Because it's like, the more I think about it, the less motivated I feel. Or maybe I feel drained, or you might find out something that you should have listened to yourself about, and that may make you feel left out by this person. Or who is this? Could be a younger fire sign that you're dealing with, Leo in particular. Where's Sag? Somebody kept something in the dark. I feel like if this person breaks your heart at the beginning of the week, I don't know. I feel like something happens where you are like, I gotta avoid this. You may realize that you need to block this because something here, there's more that you have to focus on, Scorpio, than whatever this is. I do see you letting go of the past. If this is you, or this could be you. I don't know if you're the one who's like, I want something serious. So this is, so I'm gonna stand up for what it is that I want, even if you're not willing to give it to me. So you may decide to move on from someone with your truth intact. This person, I don't know, they withdrew from this. There's some resentments on this person's part. There's a reason why they're half-assing this. They feel like something was unfair. What was the Justice in the reverse? Maybe, okay. It's like I can't put my heart into this if you're not single. Was that it? Yeah, somebody wasn't single, so it's like, what can I do with this? I don't want to be I don't want to be in a throuple or something like that. I feel like midweek something, you know, it's like it fails to get off of the ground. And I feel like it's for that very reason, but I'm about to clarify. There may be an awakening that happens for you midweek. I could be picking up on the feminine energy. Somebody could have anxiety about going back to this. It's almost like they're having a talk with themselves in the mirror about why they shouldn't, or what happened in the past between the two of you. Why they should let go or hold on or walk away. Yeah, it's like their heart's not in it. Maybe they've been distant, non-communicative, not really giving this thing a lot of attention, or they feel that way about you. It's like there's, what's the Nine of Cups? Part of them felt, it's like they put on this poker face, or it could be you. Aries, Pisces, Cancer energy, Gemini. It's like, I don't feel like it's going to work out, so I'm not doing anything about it. I'm just going to keep watering my own garden and being, you know, working on myself, something like that. It's like they had hope for this, but maybe something that they found out, or you find out, somebody's married. Just, I feel like something doesn't get off the ground because literally the third party. And it's like, I don't want you to hold on to me, or you holding on to me to be like temptation, or somebody's like trying to hold back from going towards somebody. It's like, if you're in a relationship and you're attracted to me, then I'm temptation. And if I want to be in a real relationship, I don't want to be somebody else's temptation. I want to be somebody's partner. You know, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. By the end of the week, I feel like you're going to realize that, you know, you can't squeeze no juice from dried fruit. You know what I mean? It's dry. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's no fruit that can come from this. So I see somebody kind of going back to the drawing board here. It's like, even though I feel like, it's like I have to isolate myself from their situation. You know what I mean? Somebody has unfinished business with someone. And I feel like there's like a look in the mirror at the end of the week. It could have been a masculine energy here who was undecided. It's like, do I reconcile with the person that I'm with? Or do I move on? Do I move on an opportunity that I'm probably about to miss with someone else? But I'm seeing this feminine energy unhappy and not wanting to move forward with this connection, and perhaps deciding to move on because I don't want to fight for it. Love ain't something you should have to fight or compete for. Something like that. It's like, where was the time and energy for you to pour into me if you're already pouring into something? Something like that. We got courthouse in the reverse and thief. Somebody's already in deep with something else. And it ain't over for whoever that person is. They may have money flying out of their pockets left and right from alimony and child support, this and that. It's like, where was the energy that was going to be there for you? They're occupied. Nostalgia. I feel like you have good memories with this person. There's something here. Maybe I'll talk over coffee. Y'all have had good conversations, like sitting across from each other, something like that. But there's a need for you to focus on the here and now. Let the past be the past this week, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, this was here. Sag. Are you the talented one, or is the person on your mind, or the person that's going to be around you at the beginning of the week? Somebody could be have multiple talents. They're a dreamer, you know what I mean? But I feel like they make their... I feel like a lot of their dreams are a part of their reality, too. It's somebody that you're connected to. You may... Let's see. You may give up. Oh, yeah. I feel like you're not wanting to deal with this person anymore. Who is the Two of Cups? Could be a Taurus. Is this someone that you're married to? Something about starting over. Or bringing a family back together. What? You may find out that someone is resolving a relationship. Or if they told you that that's what was happening, it's not. Or it's moving slow. Somebody's kind of lax, lounging. Taurus. Oh, you may find this person to be very beautiful. You may find this person to be like very attractive. You feel unfinished business with this person, or let's see. I feel like you're dealing with a fixed sign though. But something can't move forward because something's not over. Somebody needs to like unload something. But you may be deciding to fall back, but you're feeling some grief about this, but you need to, it's like it's like a need for you to pull your energy back, maybe detach from somebody. Some of you could be dealing with Capricorn. And it's like, as much as you desire something, you know that there's something that's not being said to you. This person could be very attractive, like I said, Pisces energy. You may have found out the truth about this person that may have made you like, ooh, I don't know, back up. And it's like, should I stay or should I go? But the Ten of Cups is here. Do I have to avoid this person that I really don't want to avoid because they're not honest or stepping up to the plate? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Or do you block them? Start something new. Hold back. Stop investing in them. Is this the same person we've been talking about? If you want to know how someone feels about you, you have to think about what it is that you're showing them. I think I said this in the last reading, in the collective part, I think, over the weekend. It's like, if you're whatever you're showing them is what they're responding to. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you're treating me with disrespect, then either you're just a freaked up person or there's something in me that made you think you could try me like that. And that's what we need to fix with the Queen of Wands. It's like, well, if I gave you $8, I'm finna take 4 back. Something like that. Or maybe I'm gonna take all 8 back. And I'm gonna invest 4, keep 4 for myself. Something like that. It's like, that was a bad example. But I'm finna start conserving my energy because it's like somebody has tried you. Is what I'm feeling. And I feel like this person is talented in some way. So maybe that's a, indicator of who it is that we're talking about. Midweek, you may be suspicious of someone. You may feel like there's someone who is maybe faking the funk with you, and it may have you like kind of overthinking it. And maybe you feel like somebody, I don't know, it's like, if you're the queen, this person is showing up as a knight. Could be an earth sign. You may have said something to this person that made them look at themselves and I heard cowered away from the truth. Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn energy. It's like a third party here. A younger fire sign. Somebody could have gone back to resolve things with. There could have been some confusion or somebody not kind of standing up for. Somebody did not. Somebody. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Somebody was afraid to go back towards something else that they were interested in. You may call this person out this week, possibly on, I don't know, maybe telling them, I love you, but I can't do this, right? Because of a lie that was told. If you confront this person may cower away from you because of the truth that you lay down on them. This person is the Knight of Wands, okay? Who may still have a thing for the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but something about them needs to heal before they can stand up and be that person. Or perhaps they're married. Could be to you or someone else. They could be someone totally different here. Somebody maybe just, it's like, They may go back to I don't know if it's someone younger than them, or there's a younger energy here, or there may be, this person may have children. Maybe they feel like all this confusion has gotten in the way of what they need to handle as far as their responsibilities are concerned. But it's also the reason why them being single, I don't even know. Why do I feel like this is all like happening around you? Somebody's realizing why they couldn't be with the person that they love, even though that's the person that they choose. They know that they weren't available for whatever, to show up for whatever it is. They could come. It's like they want to take action, but there's something that's blocking them from doing that. I can't pursue this for some reason. Maybe I still talk to this person. I go back to talk to them. I go back for attention. Apologize for whatever was done wrong. But what you found out about possibly was something that they may have, missed out on. They could have walked away from you because of the Queen of Wands. Are you the Queen of Wands? Or is the Queen of Wands someone else who's afraid of them? Afraid to open their heart to whoever this is. Something about a black cat, Sagittarius. Could be significant for you. But I'm not really clear on this. It's not for me to be clear on it, but for the sake of telling the story, I'm going to pull one more card on this. The further you walk away from this, the better you'll feel midweek. By the end of the week, there could be something about October, Scorpio, Libra energy. October. You could have taken on something in October. Maybe there was a return of something. King of Pentacles could be in a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you were dealing with, or it could be a conflict that stems back to October. This could have been when this person re-entered your life, or you re-entered theirs, or whatever, because they were on a pause from whoever this Queen of Cups is. It could all add up at the end of the week, like, okay, that's why this person started being nice to me again, because they got their heart broke somewhere else, right? So what you end up doing, you're going to go back to doing you by the end of the week, and you're going to have the strength to walk away from this. This person is a temptation for you, but just know that ain't shit changed with whoever this is. I feel like you are very privileged. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. That's probably what that October is about. But ever since this person re-entered your life, it's like there's something attached to this person. It's like they're suffering something. I don't know. 4, the number 4, Taurus energy. That's 5. 4, Aries. I don't know. This person ain't good for your health. This person's making me frown, Sagittarius. I'm done with this reading. Every hurricane comes to an end, okay? The coast is going to be clear. You just got to put the puzzle pieces together. I feel like by the end of the week, you're going to figure out why something happened and why something shouldn't. You know what I mean? Shouldn't continue, rather. And Capricorn. You may choose to release something back into the ethers at the beginning of the week, or you may learn a little. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is about. Some of you may feel like, wow. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Are you the temptation? Somebody may view you as temptation. Virgo energy, Leo energy. Somebody, what is this? You may feel like somebody, I feel like this person, somebody may be choosing, somebody loves their job. And maybe their job takes them places. And then they don't, I mean, maybe they travel for work. Something about them requires action, movement, right? And this person may not have time for a connection right now. This person may have a lot of options, but they also may have just ended some confusion in their life, okay? So they're switching their focus from something that didn't work. This is somebody who ain't trying to be stuck on nothing, okay? This person is trying to walk in their strength right now, and I feel like that makes you wonder if, what is that? Some of y'all dealing with a Cancer. So it makes some of you want to just kind of, it makes some of you overthink it, and in order to fit, it's like, I care about this person, but the communication sucks, and they're a bit of a mystery to you. It's like, because you can't see everything, it's like, I don't want it to end. But it's like this person isn't necessarily like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship. So maybe you feel like dealing with this person, it's like a slippery slope. Okay. And some of you may be thinking about walking away because it's just like, I don't know how to bring this back together. The feminine energy may have lost hope. There's a masculine, oh, there's another connection in your life that's gone cold. But then, though, I feel like the one we've been talking about puts a lot of anxiety on your head. Because they're not, it's like, maybe there's one thing that went cold and you're afraid to kind of go over there anymore, but then there's something else that you feel like is a slippery slope, because it's like, can I even have this person's attention? Something like that. Somebody midweek, you may realize that this person is better at like their job than relating to you. So you may decide to kind of, I don't know. Let's see. Somebody done went back to being a hot girl too. Somebody may want to still explore their options, you know. They may be quiet about when they travel. And it may draw you into them that you don't really know what the hell is going on with them. That may be it's like something about this person knows that something just ended for this person. Something just changed. It was a relationship, a job, something like that. Or this person travels the world for work. They're moving on from something that didn't work. They overthink their desires at this point, or maybe you overthink your desire for them. This is somebody who ain't looking for no relationship, though. I feel like this person's very attractive. They're back and forth in your life. They're not looking to start anything, though. They're really not. That's what I keep picking up with this. And I'm seeing a masculine energy who's like, maybe... I feel like he distracts himself with somebody else that shit ain't working out with either. But I also feel like was another person in the picture while you, okay, let's just say I'm talking to a masculine Capricorn who desires a fire sign, but was dealing with an air sign, maybe on and off, or this is an ex, and they still communicate, something like that. I feel like the ex is mad. It's like, why didn't you do that for me? Something like that. Or like, why you, or maybe it's like, this is why you couldn't show up for me. I don't know. I feel like there's a masculine who's chasing somebody, or like, and it could be just energetically. I don't know, he's chasing her around town, but like, somebody here is better at, they're inconsistent when it comes to like the actual connection. But something so delightful about it, right? I don't know. But there is an elephant in the room. I feel like you're gonna spot it. Not spot it, but maybe it could be addressed. It needs to be introduced. Okay, maybe you feel like this person is hiding something. Or maybe it's like this person is thinking about walking away or explore, or like, I don't know. Or maybe you wonder if someone has walked away from something else, okay? It's like, why aren't you trying to make this happen? The queen is distracted. Okay, these two people, I feel like there's a masculine who's been bouncing back and forth, right? Between two. One thing has to go, though. Right? He may be realizing that it's going to take strength for me to come towards the one that I actually desire. To hold on to that one. What's this? It's several people here. If you feel like something hasn't ended between one of these feminine energies and their ex or something like that, this person is not trying to deal with that. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. The other feminine energy feels betrayed and is also kind of waiting. It's almost like they're waiting for you to move on from this other person who's avoiding a relationship. Why are they avoiding that? Because they think that you're gonna hurt them. They look at you as temptation and they don't wanna, they just broke up with somebody who's like not great. So how did y'all start? This could have been like this could have been a creeping situation. It's not funny, but it could have been like a secret liaison, okay, between you and this person. So they're not really seeing a future in it, unfortunately. The art of love is that you're floating, weightless, so that when you lose that love, you can re-enter the atmosphere. Whatever needs to be brought to the light, whatever the elephant in the room is, go ahead and introduce them so that you can get that weight off of your back, or, you know, somebody need to have a conversation. Somebody is more focused on their work than love right now. It could be, I don't know. I gotta clarify that. Something is ending. It could be a breakup. Leo energy. Somebody's dropping out of a competition. They could be somebody who regrets a relationship stopping. It could have been some third party shit. It's definitely given third party. There's a masculine energy who didn't know who he wanted to be with, and he might have lost out on everybody. Whoever this other person is, they figured it out for themselves and walked away and gave up on this. And I feel like they're very intuitive. And maybe whatever it was that they were dealing with prior shined a light on what this really was. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. Capricorn. Be your own first priority. I feel like somebody stretched themselves thin only to lose both love interest or friends or whatever that reading was. Y'all tell me in the comments. Who's next? Aquarius. Somebody's nervous about either their job, a Taurus, or a commitment, entering a marriage or something like that. It could be a Taurus at the beginning of your week, or your something about your, I don't know, spiritual practices or your job. It could be significant at the beginning of the week. What is this? I don't know if you were apologizing to someone or if somebody was apologizing to you, but it's like maybe you realize the person ain't even stuck on that no more. Could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius that you're dealing with, but it's like somebody may have realized something. It's almost like you left me to put the pieces together for myself. Somebody feels abandoned. There could be an apology about that. Somebody may choose to be single. Because I feel like their heart is, I don't know if it's split in two. Or they don't feel centered with something. They're afraid to put their heart into something. Somebody's afraid to put their heart into something. They could feel like one connection is holding them back from one thing that's not actually working. Could be a Gemini. Somebody feels like a missed opportunity to someone. It could be a fire sign. Somebody's not over it. I feel like it's you, Aquarius. Could be a masculine energy. You could be the masculine energy. It's like there's one connection that's getting in the way of someone's 10 of Cups. And the reason you're not interested in it is because maybe you're in love with somebody else. You know, maybe there's a 10 of Cups somewhere else. But maybe if you were about to get married to somebody else, like classic movie scene, love of your life shows up again and you're like so let's see why you're nervous midweek. There's a nervousness, or maybe there could be a nail biter. Somebody's nervous, or nervous habits, and maybe you question, why the hell are you so nervous? What did you do? Like if there's no nerve issue, like on a medical level, why are you so sus? I'm scared to go back there. Could be a Cancer. Because maybe I've disappointed this person so much that somebody is like, I'm out of here, right? Because they've been disappointed a lot. But I'm seeing your energy here, Aquarius, that's still wishing to resolve things with this person, but fearing that it won't be successful, or there's someone here who's like, there's a water sign here who's afraid, and so they ran. Because I don't want to regret walking through this door of temptation again. But then I'm seeing somebody who's alone and maybe not communicating to this person, who's withdrawn and maybe even resentful. Wait. But they don't want things to end. It's like, I don't want things to end. There's a younger person here. So what's that? And what's that? Somebody was dancing in between two people. And neither one of them quite knew. It's like they both felt it. They both felt it, but they ain't know exactly. There may be a masculine Aquarius who decides to confess and make a choice. And it's going to take a lot of courage for him to reveal his true feelings about what it is that he actually wants to pursue, or who he feels he can open himself up to, or perhaps somebody might be leaving their wife or their current committed situation. So that's why somebody's nervous, because it's like, ooh. You know, when you feel like the rug is being pulled from up under you. I don't know why whoever is nervous about walking away from something that, I don't know, they're not happy in. They seem to be in love with someone else who's running from this. But it's kind of like, you want to stay in a situation, okay, I would not want to be with a person who would like start tripping on me because they in love with somebody else. And I also wouldn't want to be the person who's like, but if I leave this and this don't work out, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen is you get back in touch with you. Because ain't nothing wrong with neither one of those things working out. Because you don't want to be there. Because if you really, really, really wanted to be there, then you wouldn't be looking over there. I'm seeing somebody who wants the success, or they want the attention, and they want to go say something possibly to an Aries. Somebody seems to have let go because they feel like their heart was broken by the masculine. But this masculine is like, got a lot of love, but they couldn't bring commitment to the table. And that's why, because they was already in something. And that's why this feminine ain't doing shit. Because they know that. That's the reason for the nervousness. So it's like, I would rather not be on either side of that. Somebody wants to know if y'all can still be friends. And I feel like, why do I have the feeling that somebody, if you want to be what is a friend? Because to me, I got friends. And I haven't had sex with any of them. Okay? You know what I mean? And if I do have, okay, let's see. There's just a difference. I'm not saying that I haven't been friends with somebody that I've had sex with, but there was a lot of honest communication that went into those connections. You know what I mean? And then it was a situation where if either one of us were in a committed space, then we fall back. Because one thing you can't hide is sexual chemistry. And, you know, if I can't give you what it is that you need, and you find somebody who can, then I'm gonna let you have that. You know what I mean? That's what grown folk do. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be a threat to what it is that you want to do if I care about you as a person. Somebody needs to be asking why they partner acting weird this week, midweek. Because at the end of the week, they got a lot on their mind, but they're lying about it. They're lying about it. They're lying about going back to something. that they want a victory with on like an emotional level. And it's like this masculine has been guarded and held back because he got unfinished business with somebody he's stuck on. And this whoever he's with senses the competition. And that he's working on. It's like maybe we was working on something, or you came back acting like you was working on something, but it was still something that you wasn't saying to me, and your energy was still split or whatever. So she may decide, you know what? Damn. She may decide, somebody finna go talk to this other person. Because they not present in the relation. This masculine is not present. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Something about the mornings was so sweet between you and somebody. There's something about morning time. Somebody's indecision. It's like, ooh, what's that song? Stop that train. Or back up train. What does he say? Back up the train. Ease the pain. I got to get my baby. Something like that. It's basically, he's like, turn this train around. It's like somebody's stuck on somebody else and they're about to get away, or they have gotten away. And, you know, just imagine your partner sitting over there and you're like, what you thinking about? Oh, nothing. But he's over there thinking about an escape plan. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that reading. Aquarius, stand up for yourself. If you're the one who's going through this, let this person know how it is that you're feeling, okay? Or if you're the one who's thinking about walking away from the situation, but you're nervous about it, stand up for what it is that you actually want. Fire. Ready? Hey, fire. Just do it. Life is short. Pisces. You're going to have to let your guard down at some point, Pisces. You can't choose to, like, live with your fists ready. You know what I'm saying? You can't, don't expect. If you expect the asshole to show up in somebody, then that's exactly what you're going to manifest. Or you could be dealing with somebody who's, like, always on guard, waiting for shit to pop off or creating. You know, those people who are always waiting for something to pop off end up creating the pop off with that energy. Relax. Like, I feel like that's what you or the cross watcher or somebody needs to hear. It's like, you finna cause your own shit. I don't know why I felt like saying that to you like that. But it isolates you from your good when you do that. Or is this somebody? What's this? I think this is you choosing to move on from something. Because there's something here that makes you feel not the best. The chapter's not completely closed. And you know that it's better if you don't participate and don't commit to it. And maybe you have anxiety about telling this person this. But you also are rejecting them. Okay, so you just don't say it. So instead of rejecting them, you just kind of get out of there. Back up train. Ease the pain. I got to get my baby. So it's like, so you just go back to working on your creative pursuits. You just give up on it. I don't think you owe nobody no damn explanation. Sorry, not sorry. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for somebody who's can actually show up for me. And this person is really, this person sees you as temptation too. But they want it. They want to do it. And I feel like they have a lot of feelings for you, but either they cause confusion between the two of you, and that's why things ended. Somebody wasn't standing up to the plate, and you lost interest in that, I feel. So, don't allow this experience to don't allow anything to harden your heart. Because that ain't living. I'm gonna just tell you, like, it's nice. I had this light switch just go off in me not too long ago. And I just said, okay. I don't want to feel bad anymore. I don't want to live with my guard up. I don't want to allow this experience to block me out from things that I still want. I still want love. I still want to fulfill my dreams. You know, not that I just want a relationship that's going to define my life. It's not going to define my life. It can complement it, though. I would like to have, I still want shit, right? And just because you was dealing with somebody who was crazy. Because I feel like, I don't know if that's your energy, though. Is that your energy? That guarded? Okay, maybe it's the feminine. Maybe it's the feminine. And maybe you have to kind of hibernate yourself away from people in order to resolve those confidence issues that you face. You know, maybe that's what you need to do this week. Because your energy may be coming off a little bit guarded or like sharp or something like that. And that could attract some bullshit to you that you don't want. And I feel like it's because you're dealing with somebody who may have been like, oh, let's see. Yeah, well, whoever this person is that's coming back towards you who may have you in this guarded energy right now, something wrong with it. Something wrong with the communication. They still have hope for you though, but if it was an ain't shit situation before, ain't nothing changed. Somebody might be like low key. You know what I mean? And they got this, it's like they feel these big ass feelings for you, but they don't do anything about it. That's probably why you feel insecure about it or reject them and are choosing to move forward and let this shit go. I feel like they feel hurt about this. Or this could be you. You done lost patience with this person. Something about the streets. By the end of the week, Pisces, you will not be stuck on this anymore. That's what I'm seeing. It's like they missed out on you. Could be a fire sign. You're not going to be worried about it anymore, though. Even if this person comes back towards you, they don't feel... You may... Okay, so if this person comes back towards you, you're going to be already, like, good, right? Because I feel like you take time... You don't talk to this person. It's something about this person's energy that you can't talk to them. While you're... It's like you can't be involved with them and be your best self. Now, if that ain't the answer, I don't know what the hell could be your answer, okay? They pretend like they don't love it. They pretend like they don't, but they freaking love it with you, okay? They do. And you ain't got time. Your water, you just need your water to flow. You need space and creativity, and you need to feel good, Pisces. You need to feel good, and something about this person doesn't make you feel good. And there's your answer. There's that. Maybe give them back to the streets. This person's really concerned, though, about communicating or moving forward, or you moving forward and not dealing with them no more. But you see there's something wrong with this, right? And I feel like it would have been more work for you than anything. Oh, you have work to do? So you don't have time for your mental space to be ate up by this or them. Pisces. Take yourself out on a date. That's what I saw. Like, you probably need to go ahead and pull back from whoever that is. Okay? Just allow yourself. Because if you feel bad when you're with them, no. Let's release them. Let them go wherever they wanted to go when they wouldn't worry about you. Something like that. Let's do a collective message for the week. Collective message for the week. Let's see. Again, I feel like you don't want to chase love. Love isn't something that you should have to chase. A lot of times we fall in love with people that we were supposed to be teaching a lesson, or that were brought into our lives to teach us a lesson. There's no one who should, the only people who should rely on you are your children. Or, you know what I mean? Or like somebody who hires you. Because being reliable, I feel like reliable gives me parent, but dependable, it's like, can I depend on you? I think it's two different things. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in order to, you have to be primary. So I can't rely on you to make me happy, okay? But I may be able to depend on you to pick me up from the airport. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that makes sense. Because if I'm relying on you, you know how children, you know, when they get a little older and they think they know everything, they start to resent you a little bit. Because they're kind of ready to go do their own thing. They're like becoming a real person. They're becoming like an adult, a teenager, or whatever, and they start to resent you because, like, damn, I can't wait to move out the house and be able to do what I want to do, and da-da-da-da. And then they come back around 27, 30s, like I did, and say, oh, you was right about everything. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I feel like that's what relying ends up doing. It can create resentment when you don't come through. I don't know. Again, who's that? Gemini's reading? I don't know. It's like somebody definitely didn't have everything that they said they had, or they couldn't provide, or they couldn't show up in the way that they said they could. I feel like this person was just trying to get a reaction out of you, and you're better off without them. This could very well be a Leo. Literally. And the thing about it is the inconsistency. The fact that you're not looking to be in a relationship with them. Somebody's not looking to be in a relationship. You're better off without this person. They're just trying to get a reaction out of you. They bit off more than they could chew, or they writing checks that their ass can't cash. They're not single. Whoever that person is. What's another story? Ooh, Aries. Be confident. I feel like maybe I'm talking to an Aries right now. Be confident. There's somebody here. The truth is, okay, if you've been trying to figure out what the truth is, either about an Aries, or if you're an Aries yourself and you've been trying to figure out the truth about a situation, it's often hidden from you if you're not in the right headspace, okay? Because you not being in the right headspace blocks your intuition every time, right? So let's give you some signs. This person who may be returning to you has not done the work. Ain't shit changed. Okay? They may look different. They may have lost a little weight. I don't know. They bought new clothes. But something's not different here. But they are shaken by the loss of you and what you were doing for them, or what something about your energy was providing them. Okay? So this person may flatter you to a very uncomfortable extent, which is never good. Okay? Don't tell me I'm pretty too many times. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. You know how somebody just gushes at you, love bomb me? If it make you uncomfortable, something off. That's the point. It could be a Libra. Or this could just be like, let's see. Somebody's not intentional about what they want with you. Somebody's past may be affecting them in the present. Cancer energy. This person is not a good person, and you will live without them. I can guarantee you that. They just don't do well with rejection or accepting defeat, but the bad has definitely began to outweigh the good. Last story for the collective. Nobody has permission to nobody that you don't give permission to mess with you has the permission to mess with you or take away your sense of independence or power or anything like that. Gemini, if you're dealing with a Gemini, or there could be a Gemini, something about your light, or whoever I'm talking to, somebody's darkness can't stand, it doesn't stand a chance against your light. Like, you're revealing shit about this person and they don't want to be seen. So they're like, shh, here's some flowers. Here's money for your rent. Oh shit. This person is really concerned. Okay. Here's some money for your rent. Here's some Dolce & Gabbana. Here's something. Just don't make me take accountability for shit. That's how this person acts. Ain't no need in being passive aggressive with nobody, honey. Nobody wants to fight, and especially if you're not speaking up to something with this person. It's like nobody wants to fight. If you are passive aggressive in a situation where you should just be direct with that person, no. If I feel like you done tried me, now the old me, okay, might try the passive aggressive approach. I had a friend. This is why you can't sleep with your friends. I came home, you know, I had been talking to, you know, it happened between us. And I guess this person was expecting more out of me after that. You know what I mean? And I don't know, my feelings just hadn't, you know what I mean, manifested. I didn't want to lose this person as a friend. But it got to the point where I'm coming home from work, and we were roommates. I come home from work, and they got something on the TV. They're playing music on the TV that's like, you know, heartbreak, betrayal, all this bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just, instead of saying, yo, you hurt my feelings, you know, or maybe I had more feelings for you than you had for me, but don't let me walk in the house and you're blasting betrayal music and think that you're going to get a reaction out of me, because I don't respond to shit like that. The hell? So, passive aggressiveness, don't let nobody wants to fight a battle that they don't know that they're in. That triggered me a little bit. Some of y'all could be dealing, ooh. Yeah, it's like if you feel like a person got cold feet, let them do whatever the hell they need to do. Read the room, Sagittarius. Follow your intuition, Sag. Read the room. Read the room on that. Aquarius, go ahead and go. Just because somebody, you know, something about rejection here. Something about rejection here. It doesn't make them a bad person if you're rejected by someone. It doesn't make them a bad person. The thing about it is, does whatever they sold to you match up with what the reality was? You might not want the shit after you look at that. You might not want the shit after you look at that. I'm gonna pull an oracle card and then I'm out of here, y'all. Out of here. Let's see. For the collective, we're not reading all of that. For the collective, give me one card. For the collective. Come home to yourself, collective. This is your card for the week. What's that? 32. Escapist. Come home to yourself. Everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch TV shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave it all behind and go on vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting the big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. Collective, I love you. Have a beautiful week. I'm going to get Virgo through Pisces done. Lot going on. So please be patient with me. But have a beautiful week and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.